There we go. Tends to help if, number one, I actually remember I have the chat visible to myself. And number two, I've got the right microphone selected in XSplit because I had a fucking blue screen yesterday out of nowhere, and that really just screwed me up. Hello, Dorito Dip. PB, Robert. Can I take on this fleet here? It's a Quinquereme. I'd have the manpower advantage for this battle.
Attack!
Let's go for... Oh, we've definitely got the manpower advantage here. Resolve.
Victory!
And yes, we have to try and... Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. Right, that's a Trirme. That's probably also a Trirme. I've got to try and get it so that...
Fleet ready! Fleet ready!
If I move you to right there...
Fleet ready! Set
and
sail!
you to there and engage this fleet. We're massively outnumbered. That was a terrible idea. I can't move it through these fleets. That fleet is already moved. Have I just started? Yes, I have, Zigua. It was just started for the day, at least. Right, this army can... Okay, so we're at the end of a turn, in fact. Always check your armies to find out where in the turn cycle you are. Ibaracum, why are these cities so unhappy? Ibaracum, you can't even make peasants. Probably something to do with the fact the capital's in the wrong place entirely at the moment, isn't it? Where is the capital? Settlements. Because realistically, the capital's going to need to go be kind of Alessia. If not actually... Oh, Narbo's going to have to be the capital, just looking at it. No, I'd have to go kind of... Lugdunum area. Set Lugdunum to be the capital and see what that's done. It's kind of appeased most of the settlements. Which is about all I could really have hoped to do. So we got our armies in... Just coming into Greece, which is good. Yeah, that's all I think I can do this turn. Cordoba, can you get lower taxes? No, you can't get lower taxes. Why would I think Cordoba can get lower taxes? What's my capital? It's currently Lugdunum, which looks to be roughly center of the empire. I could move it a bit further north, but then things get worse in Cordoba. I'm broke as hell. I'm at the end of the turn, dude. This is gonna change very quickly once all these various armies have moved. Cordoba's rebelled. Fan-fucking-tastic. Right. I'm gonna fight this on the battle map. I don't really think I've got a chance of winning, but we'll see what happens. Brutii are trying to take over my cities, which is lovely. If you hear me slurping something, I've got a cup of coffee, by the way.
Today we face those proud Romans, the Brutii.
Let's say we do.
Enemies, but enemies nonetheless.
Brutii. Wherefore art thou,
No friend
Brutii?
has come to this place to die for them. Does this not say something about their honor? They're standing among nations. They seem keen to throw their lives away in an assault.
Stream froze?
Well, it would
Just
only
on
be polite
Twitch?
to send them to the afterlife.
Is it still frozen,
We are
Zigo? Because
outnumbered, but that
YouTube
only
is
means
fine.
the foe was scared to come at us
XSplit is
fairly,
fine.
with honor. Until the enemy walls crumble, our brave horsemen can do little.
If the stream
Let
is
us
frozen on
reach
Twitch,
those
I'd know what I
walls
can
and
do.
hunt down the enemy. Many times I have faced this enemy, and many times
It's just
I have
laggy.
beaten them.
It shouldn't
Today,
be.
when
It
we
might
win,
be
this
actually your
victory will be
connection
yours
somehow.
as much as mine.
Because Twitch is derpy at the best of times.
camp 3 times, then flew towards the rising sun.
Then got shot by an arrow and died.
Such importance can only mean a good day for us today.
Oh, NHF, you are on mobile, I can see that. We're fighting the Brutii
Be strong in that truth, and
at the
let this
moment.
be
They're
one
trying
more.
to take my city.
March on,
It's
and
also
know that
happening on
victory is
YouTube.
assured as long as we live and die like true Romans.
It shouldn't be. I'm not dropping frames. Oh, I saw that. Hang on.
Await my order.
I'm gonna see. What's my capital? It is Lugdunum at the moment. Just gonna move the camera around for a bit and see if I can't. There's a bit of lag, maybe. Tablet, always use tablet. Yeah. Fun thing. No, it's on YouTube. It's on. I think it might be Streamlabs doing it, or Restream. Fun thing. For whatever reason, Restream chat breaks when somebody is using
Roman cavalry. Roman cavalry.
General. Restream chat has a weird habit of breaking when somebody's on a mobile device, including tablets. Which is why I immediately said, oh, you're on a mobile device. Okay, let's see how we do here. This is likely to be primarily me using cavalry. They're attacking the wall. Fine. But that's why your comments are looking very meme-worthy, NHF. Is it true if you let your general make a speech, it gives your men more morale? I don't know. I wouldn't imagine so. It might have something to do with the portents, because I've been trying to figure this out for ages, and I still don't know if the portents actually do anything. Right. They appear to have just kind of... Nope, never mind.
The walls have fallen before the onslaught. Now we must rely on men to be a new wall.
Alright, here comes the silliness. So we have 2 separate forces of cavalry. Force 2 can stand up here. Force 1 is going to slam down into them in a moment. MoonbowDave is a meme himself. Yes, he is.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
Okay, so here's my plan. I'm going to use nothing but cavalry again. It worked last time, let's see if it works again. Cavalry, get into the hastati. Whoops. As ridiculous as this plan is, it's working. As utterly ridiculous as it is. Oh no! War dogs! Flee the war dogs! You guys, get down here and start fighting the dogs. Where am I from? I am from Ireland. Okay, this lot will have to fight the dogs too. Generals. Oh! I forgot. I couldn't hear the horn. But I blew the Roma's here horn. I promise I blew the horn. Could you, like, get into that a bit faster, please? What do you think of the situation regarding Trump and North Korea? I think they're both fucking lunatics. The war doges are actually doing a really good job against that cavalry. Ooh, scrolling the wrong thing. Sweet Jesus, I'm Irish. Yes, I am. As stupid as it sounds, this is working. As stupid as this plan was, of primarily using cavalry. I'm just going to move the auxiliary up there just so that they're definitely defending. As stupid as the plan of only using cavalry, or primarily using cavalry, that's a massed rout. Dang it. As stupid as my plan was, it's working! I'm a tactical genius! You get into the archers. You guys get into the ballistas. I am truly a tactical genius. Clearly, I did maths. Did the maths to figure out this was a perfect plan. Flanking can work wonders, my friend. As can just charging cavalry and everything. Could you guys, you know, actually do the thing, please? I know that there's delicious Brugii in there for you to murder, but could you, like, get the archers? Because they're actually doing damage. In fact, generals, get the war dog handlers, because they've decided to come back. And is that everybody? Okay, do you select these two? Get the damn archers. Just everybody selected there, get the archers. You guys can deal with the war dog handlers. Because we can somewhat intentionally flank here. Are you planning on coming out of the city at all, or is it going to be down to just these generals? That's not the Hastati. Hastati's in this direction. They're charging cavalry at me. They've seen the success of the cavalry-only tactics. And... Generals, will you please get the ballistae? How are the ballistas still there? And over here, these guys are, for the most part, dying. Okay. Can I sound the Rome horn? I can sound the Rome horn. Rome's on the way!
The enemy general is running away! This is no way.
Enemy general's routing. What has
beyond
reformed
belief.
over here? Something's reformed.
The gods be praised!
Well, that's their general dead.
The enemy general is dead!
Oh, the
These
archers
men
have
know
reformed
their
and have been
doom
shooting at
approaches.
this general for the last couple of minutes, apparently. Could you just, like, kill the archers, please? Once and for all. By the way, the game, if I'd auto-resolve, would have taken this and been, like... No. In fact, could you guys get the War Dogs handlers that somehow think they can't be seen? Whoa, 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 whoa. Get back up, get back up, get back up. I don't know why the Principes thought they could get around there without being caught, but they definitely thought they could get down there without being spotted, which is interesting. If we lose to a single unit of Principes, I'll be quite annoyed.
Enemy show. This is
We only lost 150 men that battle as well. Okay, that I'm just gonna count that as a classic victory of
Disengage.
Yeah, this would have gone a lot better if they didn't have a million fucking navies. Like, seriously, they've got like a fucking million naval units. What the fuck? Right, next turn we lost 2,000 at the end of that turn. Bordes home has grown. Alesia has grown. Getting kind of concerned by the amount of stuff Alesia still has to build. I think it's growing a bit too quick. Ooh, yeah, growing maybe a bit too quickly. I'm going to intentionally put Alesia down to 80%. London has grown as well. So you can get a Proconsul's Palace built there. David, is there anything I can do to cheer you up? Yes, you want peasants. You want peasants? You got peasants. We're the most advanced faction. Admiral Manius is a soothsayer. He can see that there's millions of fucking Scipii fleets. Okay. Construction report. Medium's got a stone wall. Gets whatever I just built. Oh, we're out of money. Fan-fucking-tastic. So we're effectively limited to what we have here. How did we lose to... Oh. My navies are getting more and more incompetent as I go on. Right. You, Asinius Ventidius, are heading up north towards Salona. You, Captain Secundus, you can head in. Start heading south towards Thermon. This army actually in Apollonia can just stay there for now, I think. What else can I do? I can start forming another army out of Capua. 1, 2, 3 horse. 1, 2, 3. That should be okay. That is okay. Why just trying to have these guys? Oh, because I picked these guys. Oh, yeah, I picked these guys up as a joke. Yeah, that makes sense now. Told you it was broke. I know. I am broke as fuck, officially. The only solution, clearly, is to make more armies.
Sir! Move out! Out of move, sir! Sir! Forward! Move's depleted, sir! General! Move out! General! Onward! Out of move, sir! Imperator! Move out! Sir! Imperator! Move out!
This is clearly the logical solution to being broke, is to make more army. Army. Can you guys tell that I've not been sleeping particularly well lately? I slept well last night, but that was the first day in like a week that I've slept well. No money, so I train more armies. I know, I've been bankrupt like 6 times. Bankruptcy is not an issue, it's just that getting back from bankruptcy is an issue. Especially seeing as I've got quite a good army here. It's just on the wrong side of this the Strait of Morocco. Right. Here comes one of the most retarded battles I'll ever do, because it's almost entirely cavalry. All I need is a small number of million denarii, and I'll be president of the US.
This will be a bloody one, come what may. Do not fear our enemies today. The Scipii are Roman, and they are just men, not...
I know that you can't hear the thing, but I'm gonna change out chat looks real quick. It was annoying me. I'm sorry.
Their position is
Have I ever played Medieval 2?
Yes.
Yes.
Pitiful. But remember that the base curve still has a bite.
So for those of you watching, if you see me malicious chat messages with spaces, it increases army upkeep, which changes treasury even more.
It is now time to take revenge for that defeat and teach them to fear us anew.
Taking more I know that, Dorito. I'm actually taking more places so that I can kill some of my army.
To the enemy's guts. Call out to them and be brave.
Aesthetic.
Call to the heavens and let strength and honor be your watchwords today.
Right, so the plan here is I'm going to bust 2 holes in the wall and then charge all of the cavalry through. I think this is a plan that could work. And if it doesn't, I'm screwed, because I have literally no backup plan.
The enemy have brought up reinforcements in a pathetic attempt to save themselves.
Oh, they've brought reinforcements. That's adorable. Let's see what they're reinforcing with. War dogs. Cavalry, go! These guys are just like, oh, there's quite a big army over there. There's quite a big army heading directly for us. That's a lot of horses. Is this... The AI is spamming commands at itself. The war doggos are about to get murdered dead by the giant war doggos. 1, 2... All of the cavalry is in. The war dog handlers have broken.
Our soldiers have reached
And
the gates with the
murder is
battering
happening.
ram. Our soldiers are at the walls! Now they must batter a way through! The enemy army is in flight! Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield!
When in doubt, just charge the war dogs. Because I don't think they've actually been released.
The enemy general is running away! This is no way for a leader to behave.
Speaking of the war dogs,
it's beyond belief. Great gods,
let's
be
get you guys
praised.
up here.
The enemy general is killed.
Because I've got a
Fear
plan.
makes a home in our enemy's hearts.
I've got a plan for the battle itself as well. Because all they've got in this city...
Our soldiers have done their work well.
All they've got in this
Battering
city
ram has broken through the gate.
is some auxilia, I think. So here's the plan. War dog handlers are going to go into the city and release the hounds. And it shall be excellent. Yeah, just go like there. The poor dude being chased down by all of the cavalry. Oh, he's dead, never mind. I've just realized if I wanted to, I could draw a cock with all of the cavalry and the war dogs. I don't know why I would, but I could. Is the tactical penis. We shall insert the tactical penis into the rear side of the Brutii eye.
Great
Except these are
gods!
Skippy eye.
Our soldiers have done well this day. The gods have smiled on us today. The walls are broken. Our troops should be ordered forward.
Right, can I get the non-essential troops can go back now? Meanwhile, the invasion force of doggos, the all-doggo invasion force, release the hounds. Release the hounds faster. I mean, when you want a stupid solution to a non-problem, you bring 3 units of warhounds and a nearly all cavalry army. This is problem solving. This is advanced problem solving. The dogs have been released. Well, one set of dogs has. The second set of dogs is now off, as is the third. The all-doggo invasion force. I'm so cruel? I'm not. I'm leaving the dogs win. See? Look at the dogs winning. Look at this. I've not lost a single dog handler yet. And they're down to 120, 113, 111, 110, yeah. Right, let's get the handlers back out of the city just in case. No, don't approach them, you idiots. Get out of the city. Because if all else fails... I'm balls deep right now, so I might as well bring the shaft into it as well. And yes, I'm going to just keep referring to this army as a penis now. A single dog handler somehow managed to get into the city here, so good on you, sir. Right, I think we've got this one with just the dog handlers heading out now. I think we got this one with just dogs. Yes, we've used nothing but our animal-based units in one. Oh, that one guy is so screwed.
All Rome will be amazed.
I lost 35 men. One of the armies literally just killed one dude. Let's just occupy Tingy. Reduce the tax rate. And, repair the wall. Gary's is your god now. Right. Let's try and build up an army over here that can actually retake Cordoba for, I think, the 4th time. Nimantia, what do you have? A buttload of auxilia. Give me 3 units. Oscar, you've got effectively nothing. Oh, the backup Gallic army is over here, isn't it? Where's the main part of the Gallic army? Is it on this boat? It's on this boat.
Yes, Captain.
And we're gonna have a decoy boat here.
Yes, Captain.
In fact, a full decoy fleet. Oh, you can't merge for some reason.
Ready to sail. Ready to sail.
You can't merge either. Can you merge into that? No. So we're gonna have a
Ready.
Oh.
Prepare for battle.
Alternatively, we can just defeat them in battle and sail back. I mean, that works too.
Ready.
What do they have here? Is this a Quinquereme? Trireme, bunch of Birames. That's not gonna be useful.
General.
Right. Over here. Captain Alice is moved. Asinius Ventidius is moved effectively. I'm gonna just hold Apollonia for now, and then I'll be moving out. Segestica, just to cut costs.
Orders.
You can come out with this army here. Actually, no, I'm gonna need to have Segestica reinforced and garrisoned.
Sir. Onward. No more moves, sir. Sir.
Oh yeah, you're building an all mercenary army. Actually, that's just
Merging armies. March.
merge
Merging
all of
armies.
this into
General.
one
Orders.
Mahusiv army.
General. Onward. Combining troops. Move completed, sir. Sir.
So the second Gothic army is
Joining
pretty much
forces.
ready to go.
General. Onward.
Testicudo. Is Ireland my city? Ireland is not a city. It's got the population of a city, but it is not a city.
General.
I'd like to have a family member down in Spain
Fleet
somewhere,
ready.
but that's not gonna happen. Right, let's get...
Fleet ready.
Can I merge these fleets?
Fleet ready. Ready to sail.
Not really, but I can
Fleet ready.
reinforce this one.
Combining fleet.
Let's get you over there, let's get you back in here, let's get you... Can I merge these fleets? Oh, mega fleet. Ha 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 ha! Now I can start heading into battle. Admiral Pubicares can join up with that dude. Admiral Anus can join into this mega fleet. Admiral Other Anus can join Admiral Minge. Guess I am just giving them inappropriate names now. Right. So we're gonna have to get a fleet into this. I don't know how. Can we leave a unit of war dogs in Tingy and move out without any issues? No. How bad are things in Tinky? Quite bad, in fact. Can I leave a... Okay, that works. Do I want to go south or just kind of go... Numidia still exists, apparently. Or, nope, it doesn't. Egypt actually holds the southernmost settlement down here. So I can go across here and take out Curta with the nearly all cavalry army. I can actually have this army incoming here that's a better balanced army. Take on the Bruti or the Scipii armies here and deal with a lot of problems. What actually is our major issue at the moment? Our major issue is army upkeep of 44,000. Yeah, that would be a problem. That would decidedly be a problem when money's running low. Batavium's now under siege. Fan-fucking-tastic. Right. And the Brutii are attacking one of my armies, which is a bad idea. Fight on the battle map, please. Do I even know who Rick Harrison is? Well, I don't, but I've got a friend who does. And I'm gonna wait until and see what he says.
Scars, honorably earned in battle. I have fought many.
I think I might have the high ground.
I come to fight today. Who stands with me? Those overly proud Romans over there are the Brutii. They think they are our equals, our enemies. I think they are dead men. They stand alone, No friend has come to this
Rick
place
Harrison
to die
has
for
many
them.
friends,
Does
all
that
of whom he
say
trusts
something
more
about
than
their
himself.
honor? They're standing among nations. The first move in this particular game is theirs, I think. We are even matched in numbers, man for man. But that does not.
If I've got the high ground, I've won this battle already.
All that said, we are the stronger.
Like, there is no
Everyone
fighting
is
if I've
better
got the
than
high
they.
ground.
Remember this and take heart from the memory. We may be able to hide men in the woods near.
You never know what's coming through that door.
That would be a surprise for our
Like
foe.
Chum Lee and his
I
drug
fought
problem.
and lost against these men, but it is not something that will happen again.
And
Today,
apparent problems with
I
hookers.
take my revenge. Today, you taste the fruits
What's
of
behind the
victory.
shift button in battles? It allows you to select multiple units at once. Right, how are we looking
My order.
ground-wise? I would like to move, just for now, my entire army up onto this hill here. I'm gonna corner camp, but it's not because I want to get away from the battle. It's... Ooh. The game did not like that. Right. It's just, I'm literally corner camping to get the high ground here. So the archers can go... That is more than just the archers. The archers can go there like this. Have some legionaries ahead of them. Some legionaries. Actually, the legionaries can cover the flank a bit better. These two can therefore move forward like this. The archers we stretched out a bit better. Right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to keep the Praetorians in reserve for now. I'm going to just deploy you there. The cavalry can actually deploy back here. If it wants to maybe be nice, there we go. General can deploy actually in the middle of this unit. Oh, Cretan archers. I forgot about the Cretians. You guys can deploy behind my own archers. And the Praetorians can just kind of sit there. I have forgotten the hoplites, who can actually, behind the legionaries, form a flying V.
Roman cavalry.
Right. So here's the real plan.
Roman cavalry.
Roman cavalry is going to deploy there like that. General's going to deploy, actually stay exactly where he is. These guys are going to deploy facing like that. So this looks like a ridiculous arrangement, but it's going to hopefully work in our favor. They are just flat out charging. Because we've got the high ground and we've got the archers. And the Roman archers are firing, or the archer auxiliary are firing. The Cretan archers are also firing. I would like for you guys to take out the cavalry. You guys here can all fire at will. Just so that if the cavalry gets into range, they'll get fucked in the anus. The cavalry is in range of this unit. So flanking is a bad idea on their part. Because they're just gonna get peppered with javelins and whatnot. This unit's just dying. They're just gonna stand there and take it, aren't they? It's over, Brutii. I have the high ground. So hopefully my archers don't run out of arrows here. Because I've got the distinct battle advantage. And the game wants to fucking chug at triple speed. Double speed is better. Right, archers. Focus on this unit of cavalry now. Never mind, focus on whatever you can fire upon from their main army. We're just gonna stop orders, turn off and turn on fire at will, so they're firing at whatever they want to fire at. They were using their own cavalry as a distraction, it seems. But the distraction didn't work because I've got the manpower advantage, really. Realistically, I've got the manpower advantage because I've got cavalry to spare, which they don't. And they are kind of in a semi-rout already. I charge this cavalry into their Praetorians, that should break that. Got to set these guys in guard mode. And these guys. So... oh, my cavalry's broken there. That's not necessarily the greatest, but it's actually kind of fine. If I run my cavalry... can I get them around? Yeah, let's try and get them around the battle lines here. Enemy generals on the run. My chat is borked. No, you're just on mobile. Eddie is on mobile. Yes, he is. Hello, Eddie, by the way. Mobile messages look meme-worthy. Take out the auxilia. I know that they've got spears and whatnot. Actually, light auxilia would be a better target. Just want to try and shepherd them away. Have they brought fucking catapults? They've brought fucking catapults. Do I have any cavalry to spare? I've got the general. I'm gonna have to run something at their catapults. Okay, get the onagers, because they're actually a problem. The onagers are legitimately a threat. Run through everything on the way up there, but get the onagers. The onagers should break pretty quickly, because, I mean, it's just lightly armoured men and a catapult. They're supposed to be back from the main line of the battle, so they don't need to be armoured as well. Looks like it's just the one dude. Might have been two, actually, just looking at it now. Just the one dude now. Right, that's their onager taken care of entirely. That won't come back to haunt me. What are they sending at me? Auxilia, Roman cavalry. If I can get to their Roman cavalry first. Okay, they've engaged like 3 units at once, broken 2 of them, and just ignored the Roman cavalry I told them to attack. That's fantastic. Well done, guys. Right, get into the back of this auxilia. Right, through it. Okay, through it works too. Jesus. The enemy general is dead. Actually, the enemy general hasn't died yet, which is interesting. Oh, there's a Praetorian Cohort over here. Just go get them. Like, just come down the hill a bit. Just using mouse controls because I can. Get into... Yeah, get into the auxilia there. Because the enemy army is in flight now. We have taken a few casualties. We lost 16% of our army. They've lost the best percentage of theirs. So let's just take out as much as we possibly can of the remainder. I did say before this battle even started that if we had the high ground, we'd won. Now granted, we have lost some cavalry, which isn't the greatest, but we've taken out enough of their army for it to no longer be a threat. They still have a unit that hasn't broken apparently. Where is it? It is... Oh, most of the army actually, isn't it? Let's just run into the back of this because they're going to keep going. They're taking a really weird route out. So let's see if we can get out some of their weaker units. So I'm going to kind of weed out the weak, the slow, and the back markers here, but the more I can get rid of now, the easier it's going to be to take out the Brutii in the long term. Because it is a case of just weeding out the weak. Over here, these guys are like dying against the edge or something. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Meanwhile, back over here with the cavalry. Looks like I've taken out their unit of war dogs entirely. Maybe. Can I get to this unit before they actually leave? Come on. Yeah, just have a bit of a canter over. That's fine. That's completely fine. We won the battle. 1900 kills against 394. That's a good... actually, that's a really, really good trade. A Trinity fleet has been beaten and immediately come under attack again. Oh, Jesus. Oh, for fuck's sake! This is silly. Well, we got one victory and all of that. Been attacked by some Iberian rebels, which are primarily they've got nothing to counteract what I've got. I'm gonna fight in the battle map because I've got a plan. The gods favor the bold, and the moonbow favors his cavalry.
Over there stand the rebel slaves. They are
yes, I don't want to hear about the rebel slaves. Right. Here's the plan. Peasants, get into their peasants. War dogs, just release as soon as you can. Cavalry, you've got a good job to do. Get into their infantry, sirs. In a wedge. In multiple wedges. Wedged. 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 All of the wedges. In theory, this formation should actually get overrun pretty quickly. Are the war dogs in? This formation should get surrounded pretty quickly, but just because there's so many... Oh, fuck. So many, yeah, they've charged some cavalry into the side of my cavalry, and cavalry charged my cavalry. You guys can get into the peasants too. My general is dead.
He's thrown away his life, and now he feeds the carrion birds.
Oh, this battle's...
His men may soon be bird food too.
gone decidedly badly. Yeah, that didn't go well at all.
Roman on.
Whoops. I appear to have failed with my all cavalry all the time tactics. But that is... Oh, Batavorum's really happy. Oh, I can just lower taxes. Alessia's also unhappy, but again, lower taxes. Hey, look, you're happy again. Right. In that turn, we made 2,000. We need to... Canaeus Pedophilia has come of age. Right. There's nothing I can do. Okay, I'm gonna have to build just economic stuff. 849 and 230 from 219 and 703. No, that's not what I wanted. 1040 to 1120. I think the dockyard's going to be the best thing to put in here for now. We're going to Yakum. You're going to need something economic as well. You're having a poor harvest. That's probably part of the problem, actually. 189 up to 275. Yeah, let's get you better roads in. Would a forum be of any benefit? 189 up to 205. Okay. Dam. Jean-Claude Van. Irrigation would get you a bit. A great forum would get you a better bit. Let's get you irrigation to improve the harvest. Corrales. I don't think paved roads are going to do anything for you. No, we're just going to not build anything in Corrales for now. But we can increase the taxes. Condati Redolum. Right. Would this affect income? No. It would reduce squalor, but squalor is not really an issue. So I'm just going to leave Condati Redonum as is. Aquincum. Anything taking away? No, I can't really do anything in Aquincum. Capua. Capua, you're going to have something that's going to bring in extra money. Corruption's a bit of an issue. Trade. 1279 up from 1155. 880 up to 960. With a public order bonus. I think that's going to be a better option. Tingy's got a shrine to carries. Retrain that unit. Build a temple. So in the list scroll, I'm gonna have to just build things in settlements where I can get economic buildings and try and shore up the economy again. Like in Lugdunum even, I can't... Oh, that's an economic building. Narbo... Right, what's gonna do you better is... Irrigation would bring you 960 from 880. Paved roads would bring trade to 60... Oh, wow, paved roads. 100% paved roads. Wrong scroll. List scroll. I actually managed to lose where I was. I think it was at Narbo. So these settlements I'm just gonna build. I can, in fact, yeah, temple would bring in more money because more public order means more taxes. I'm just trying to figure out how to get my economy going again. I think the best thing to do is just work on economic buildings and try to manage the tax rates a bit better, I guess. Apollonia can get a temple. Lincoln, you have to just stay as you are. Ibaracum, you can have slightly higher taxes. Lavosica can get a market. Unless I'm doing this all wrong. I think that should be good. Right, public order. Now I can fiddle the taxes a bit. Get a bit more money out of taxation. Tarentum's just being wonderful. I like Tarentum. More of these settlements should be like Tarentum. Megantiacum just hates being taxed, apparently. Corrales. Tar can go up to normal taxes? Yes. But Wodrum can... Nope. So that's all the tax changes I can realistically make. Because even here it's going to be like 70% instantly. Oh no, I can maybe increase taxes a bit. Some places. Because 80% is manageable, 70% is where it starts causing problems. Like 80% is completely manageable. So it seems going from low to normal causes issues. Even 75 should be okay. Ooh. Yeah, that should be good just to stabilize the economy over the course of a couple of turns. Captain Numerous, get going there. Admiral, you are going to be dropping off your troops the next turn.
Ready to sail.
The defensive fleet alongside. This fleet can come over. That's going to be our big offensive fleet. Captain Aulus can head down towards Thermon.
Imperator.
You are just being surrounded by Brutii armies. Which... Oh, for fuck's sake, it's almost all war dogs. Auto-resolve, because it's going to be less deaths that way.
Imperator. Attack. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
Right, let's do some shuffling here.
Orders, sir.
Why can't I merge these two? I can. You can't be disbanded. You can just be 4 men standing out in a field then.
Imperator.
As the Empire, it is going well-ish. Right, this army can go down and meet up with this one. I'd like to get more archers. If I can get you down here. I probably should have sent you up for a... Question, is there an army near Segestica? There is not, because I've distracted them sufficiently. So let's get almost all the troops out of Segestica. Over to... I'm not entirely sure how that worked, but reducing the garrison to almost nothing has actually improved happiness. The army here, that's unnervingly close. course, it was a clear defeat.
No more moves, sir. Fleet ready. Prepare for battle. Victory!
This army here
Orders.
can... That's almost all cavalry again. How have I ended up with another near complete cavalry army?
Sir. Sir. Forward.
Like,
Moves depleted, sir. General.
can I
March.
balance this at
Ambush
all?
in place. Imperator. March.
By maybe moving some of the cavalry over to here.
General.
One of the units of... Oh, the war dogs can't go far enough. Not entirely sure how the fuck I managed that.
General.
Right.
March. General. Onward. No more moves, sir.
Let's disband the equities. We are actually in rebel territory, so this is helping the rebels.
Sir. Imperator.
That's actually looking a lot... Suddenly a lot better... Not better overall, but definitely better managed of an army.
Forward.
Manchi is not going to be happy. That's... yeah, acceptable losses. Doing my best to... Bring him a funk, thank you very much. The Greeks are still alive? Yes. They still have one solitary city because for some reason the Brutii didn't bother taking this province here. The Egyptians are, after expanding pretty well, pretty solid expansion from the Egyptians. Julii have been doing all the work. I've been doing all the work as the Julii. Also, Mark Anthony, from what I remember, you were actually Egyptian. So you should be worrying about the Egyptians more than the Greeks. I think ancient Greece has already fallen by the time you were born. Just gonna leave that out there. I don't know why I suddenly developed a stammer, but I did.
General.
Marcellus Lentulus. Like, Mr. Lentils, could you, yeah, just, I want you to pick up these 2 units, but not the cavalry. I think you've got enough cavalry as is. As useful as cavalry is, it does get to the point where it's suddenly a problem. You unlock factions this by destroying them yourself. Yes. Which, I've already got the Greeks unlocked, so it doesn't matter too much, but I'm gonna want to get, I want to get the Egyptians. I'd like to do an Egyptian campaign, I don't currently have them unlocked. Captain Farticus. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why do I have, oh yeah, because having a bit of a fun time just recruiting nothing but cavalry armies. So all those turns when I was building nothing but cavalry was a bit of a silly thing to do. 4-3 strength ratio. I'm gonna win this, and I'm gonna fight on the battle map. I'm enjoying the meme worthiness of the mobile viewers. I'm gonna be honest.
If you can smell something ripe, that's your foes. They're scared, and it shows. But it's not a very dignified way to spend a night before a battle, is it? Still, that's what fear does to weaklings.
That's what fear does.
Today we face those masters of lies, arrogance, and dishonesty, the Brutii. They are a dangerous foe, and unkind when victorious. We stand on the defensive today. Let them wear themselves out against our battle line. We outnumber them by a large margin, but this may drive them to foolhardy defiance. Be careful. Last time I fought those men, we were unlucky. It is now time to take revenge for that defeat and teach them to fear us anew. Units, await my order.
Right. Where's the high ground? Well, the onagers are gonna have a fucking party here.
More men.
Because if I can get you to deploy there with, let's say, a unit of archers just in front of you like that. That's this army taken care of, just from 2 units. Where's this unit of archers compared to the rest? Why are the other archers already firing? Because they're on the front line, effectively. I enjoy the fact that it's the sole general there that actually started this. The other army's just like, oh, for fuck's sake, John, why'd you do this? Oh, it's a cohort that just wanted to have a fight. Like, the commander of this cohort was just like, I want to have a fight today, I'm gonna go up against this Julii army. You know, the deserters, the captures of Rome. Gonna go up against these guys. It's gonna end well. It's totally gonna end well. Yep, totally gonna end well. He's still alive as well, he's just being belligerent now. Like, he is dead. He just doesn't know it yet. He hasn't realized that he's dead yet. Oh, he's realized it.
True virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
He has in fact realized that he is dead. Oh yeah, onagers. Fire at will. And seeing as what was just the sole representative of a second army is now gone, the
great gods be praised. The enemy general is killed.
rest of the archers
Fear makes
can
a
now
hole in
have a
our
bit of
enemies'
fun.
hearts.
You can come over to here. Right, legionaries. Get into that. Legionary, get into that. Legionaries, get into that. War dogs, get out there. And get out of there.
The general flees. Press forward so the spirit of his
Kill the general.
is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Why is my cavalry all the way down there? Into the back of that. You guys can get into this. You guys can get into this. This is basically going to end up with the archers standing on top of the hill just shooting fleeing idiots. Which pretty much is what it already is. So, archers. You guys, just a nice line. As wide as you like that. And yeah, that's the battle over, because we once again got the high ground and killed 3/4 of an army.
The enemy. Oh!
You watched the driver's ed video that had ear rape at the end. You're now mad.
Well, that sucks, doesn't it?
I had to. Watch as TNT gets angry.
Disengage! Our fleet is under attack!
Resolve.
Row for your lives! Moves depleted, sir! Our fleet is under attack! Row!
Oh, I'm a dick.
Row for your lives! Our move, sir! Our fleet
The,
row for your lives!
covering navies do seem to have done their job pretty well.
Our fleet is...
Oh, for fuck's sake! What the fuck? I'd like you guys to withdraw.
No more moves, sir!
And of course they're going in for a second bite of the cherry. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they?
Hold back!
Yeah, no orders of... I could possibly have won that if I'd gone manually, but... Auto resolve just makes life easier. Let's get you down to the boat.
Boarding.
Let's get the
Fleet ready!
Gallic army. Yeah, they're gonna have to make land here, I think.
Aye aye, Captain! All ashore! General!
Right, end of turn report we made. Oh, profits actually reduced that turn. We're most advanced. Right, Battle Waterham has a shipwright. Fantastic. Highways would bring trade from 935 up to 1048. A forum would bring trade to 1010. No, that wouldn't do much. Crop rotation 640. That's 120, and that is 118. So crop rotation would actually be more beneficial. Samarobrava can just build some walls for defenses, because I think that might be useful. Campus Yazages can repair apparently everything. For fuck's sake. Trying to save money and they go and riot on me. And Croton has a shipwright. Right. Sewers would just be public order and population growth, which would be good in kind of a longer term. But I'm kind of having to think short term. A dockyard would boost trade from 779 to 961. That's what I'll do. Welcome back, NHF. Or not NHF. Dorito Dip. And hello, GD. Encourages your troops and scares me. I use that as the Rome horn. I use that to announce my arrival.
Orders?
I could... Yeah, I'm gonna divert this army south through this mountain pass so it disappears. It looks like the Scipii are gonna try and do a similar tactic, but their army's heading down through this mountain pass, which means I can potentially hit them off.
General!
And this army, I kind of want to throw some armies away.
Set sail! Prepare for battle! Prepare for battle! Aye, Captain. Fleet ready! Prepare for battle!
Let's just start wiping the floor with the Scipii fleets.
Aye, Captain.
You've moved all you can
Yes,
this turn,
Captain.
that's fine.
Ready to sail! Yes, Captain! Fleet ready! Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain.
You guys
Aye,
join up
Captain.
with... No, I don't want you to join Admiral Galerius because they'll have no movement left. I don't know exactly how the Scipii managed to get so many boats out, but they did.
Sir!
You
Onward!
can just nudge over here. Build a watchtower
Build
there.
tower.
I'd like you to just stay there actually for the remainder of this turn. As silly as it sounds, it's going to be the best tactical advantage I can get. The Brutii are coming for Salona and trying to defend that, but it looks of it. They're going to have to abandon the idea of holding Patavium. And they're actually looking, it's kind of looking like they're trying to... They've given up on Thermon and southern Greece. So, I mean, south of kind of Thessalonica? Yeah, but only a Thessalonica line. There's nothing. There's no troops. So it looks like they've given up on
Siege in settlement, sir!
oh, I can just march straight in. It looks like they've pretty much given up on this. Which is nice, because I can just... Oh, that's one of the walls! Ah! That makes it even better. Looks like they give it up, so I can just walk in and be like, hey, sup dudes, I'm gonna take your city now.
There are many roads to victory.
The straight one is the
Today,
best.
Our road will be paved with skulls. Remember this and show no mercy. Today we face those proud Romans, the Brutii. They are worthy enemies, but enemies nonetheless. They think their walls are enough to stop us. They should think again. The count of our warriors is vastly greater than theirs, so unless we fight like old women or idiots, victory is certain. I fought these people before, and now I thirst for revenge. Today we shall slake our thirst for blood. Today is Victory Day. Today, the carrion birds feast, but they will feast upon our enemies, not on good Roman flesh!
Our enemies are also a Roman, dude. Like, today the carrion birds will feast on enemies, not Romans. Who are we fighting? Oh, the brave Romans, the Brutii. Okay. Fantastic, I can see how damaged the gates are. Archers can just nudge forward to here. That's the gate almost entirely down after just one shot. So I can start using the onagers once that's happened. That's the gates down. Can I now... Are they going to be stupid enough to line their troops up behind the gate? Oh my god. Onagers! Fire at the troops! Because even if you miss the troops, they're bringing more in. And my archers are within range of them as well. Like, they're within range of my archers. This is the worst possible place for them to stand right now. Can you take out the war dogs, please? There's a risk. What's the risk? I don't think there's much of a risk in this city here. I know there's a risk of me hitting, like, some collateral damage on other buildings. It's a risk that's worth taking, though. Oh boy, there's a dislike. Oh boy, it doesn't matter a shit on YouTube. It pretty much counts the same as, Oh, wait a second. So, for a fun fact, because this isn't... Yeah, this isn't my first go on the rodeo. Dislikes? Feel free to fucking hit it, because it doesn't matter shit to YouTube. YouTube just sees it as engagement, and means about the same as a like. Oh, Jesus! That was a big hit. Come to think of it, can I hit the... I can hit these war dogs from here. I can hit the war dogs from here. This is going to be fantastic. That was a miss, I think. Either that or invisible boulders hit the invisible unit of war dogs standing beside this unit. Oh, that's going to be a direct... Oh, just over. Some legionaries standing behind them as well. So this is... Use flaming shot. I'm not setting the city on fire. But fine. I'll set the city on fire because you asked nicely. Yeah, Makes perfect sense, guys. Run at the thing that's been firing fireballs at you. Run at the direction the giant fireballs have been coming from. That's perfectly logical, gentlemen. Right, start attacking it over here. So the reason I'm using my artillery first is I want to use as much as I possibly can. Right, so that's 2 more buildings on fire, I believe. Oh, that's quite a lot on fire now. I think flaming ammo might not have been the greatest idea. Except for all those guys there that are dead. I think it's now caught this building on fire as well. Yeah, that building's now caught on fire as well. It's not going well. Mind you, we haven't actually set... I don't think we've set an important building on fire. What temple do they have here? What god are they following? Governor's Villa. Temple of Aphrodite. You didn't even change the temple to be a good Roman temple. It's hardly a wonder if... Have they formed... They've formed Testudo. That's not gonna help you, Praetorians. In fact, could you fire on the Praetorian cohort just to prove it? Look at all the help Testudo gave you. I'm wondering if I... Oh, yeah. I was just about to ask. If I leave a building just burn long enough, will it die? Yes, it does. Well, on the bright side, it's not on fire anymore. Just gonna use flaming ammo on absolutely everything now, because why not? That's another quite large block of the city on fire. And the onagers have run out of ammo. Right. Archers. Take out the I don't think I can quite take out the Praetorians, but I can take out the Auxilia and... Actually, their legionary cavalry would be a better target. As the laggy flaming arrows come in. The legionary cavalry, can you take a shot like now? Come on! There's a couple of burnt horses there, so I'm presuming they've hit. Right. I think the best option here is to bring the legionaries in and just line them up along there like that. Run in, please, gentlemen. The Auxilia can kind of form a back guard there just in case. And the cavalry line up just outside the city like that. The archers can keep firing like that because that is causing damage to them at the very least.
Our soldiers have captured the walls! Now is the time to press on and capture this place!
Right, just because we're in the city now, I'm going to slow it down to 1x speed. Take on the Praetorians, please. The archers are actually causing a surprising amount of damage. To the point where a unit is broken just because it saw the legionaries come in. Like, it is for the most part... Yeah, the archer fire is for the most part just bouncing off armor, but the fact that it is causing tangible damage, especially to morale, is great. In fact, I'm just gonna, for the safety of my own troops, I'm gonna tell them to stop the fire. Just everybody pile in. We're bribed by the Brutii to act as a spy. Well, it doesn't matter too much because the Brutii are going to go down pretty quickly. The Praetorian cohort here is holding the morale of this entire area up. Was holding the morale of this entire area up. Because there's the morale collapse, and fighting the war dogs, fighting the war dogs, fighting the war dogs. Getting against the cavalry. You guys should actually do pretty well here. As silly as that sounds, the cavalry don't stand up pretty well to... well, it is legionary cavalry, that's the issue. Oh, it's dead. Then again, it's auxilia. You two guys just march straight up into the center of the city to start taking people out. They've got a family member in here of some description. Cavalry can come in and aid the square taking auxilia. The secondary force can just keep chasing. Chase and kill and chase and kill and chase and kill what you can. That is the auxilia arriving and immediately being accosted. Let's slow this down a bit. Cavalry should be there. Fantastic. Cavalry. I want you guys to charge. Secondary army over here. You've been coming up here for a reason. And the reason is now clear. I am using this as a flanking force to take out their general. I don't seem to have a unit that actually has the general's ability, which is mine. Right there, that's an auxilia breaking. Come on, get in there before there's a master out, because both units of auxilia have now broken. The cavalry's going to break fairly soon. Cavalry's starting to break. This is not going according to plan. Get your ranged weapons in now. Ranged weapons, guys, come on. Get to keep the green robe. Oh, that's a good. Oh, that's cool.
Better for your general to fall on his sword.
You know my tactics. My tactics are just run in and hope for the best. I don't exactly have a master plan here, other than kill them all. Oh, I forgot the war dogs. I forgot the dogs. And some Balearic slingers. See, the Auxilia are running away, which is fantastic because now I can actually use my cavalry to slam into the back of the general. He's got 60 men in his unit. He's still got 60 men because they didn't get a good charge. He's down to 58. And you're all idiots. Where exactly is the general himself? He should have a little green cape on. So he should stand out reasonably well. He's definitely in there somewhere, I just can't make him out.
Alright!
Thank you! Strike guy, I think it says. I'm terrible at reading those. Thank you for subscribing. I didn't kill their general yet. He's still in there somewhere. I just can't actually see him. Where is he? Which one of these idiots is the general? Oh, there he is.
True Roman has
There he
fallen
goes.
in battle. The enemy leader lies dead upon the battlefield.
That was their faction leader. Also, kill this Auxilia.
The god!
And we'll end the battle there.
This is a
We killed more men than we lost. Best kind of battles are the ones where we kill more men than we lose. It's not really worth enslaving or doing anything like that. Let's repair this stuff. And swap out the Temple of Aphrodite for Temple of Ceres. Are the sewers actually very slightly damaged? We'll retrain our army a bit. The army at Salona, you don't have siege weaponries. You don't have siege weaponry. No. You don't have siege weaponry. Can I?
Engage the enemy.
For fuck's sake, this one army is preventing me from actually trying to take Salona. There we go. One little Brutii army standing in exactly the right spot can prevent me from taking a city. Next battle, onwards.
Do not fear our enemies today. The Brutii are Romans, and they are just men, not gods. They can be killed.
But they wear nice robes.
They have been lulled into a false sense of security by a few feet of defensive wall.
And green robes.
As if that will protect them.
Unlike green robes.
There is no advantage in numbers to either side. Therefore, skill and courage will
I
be
want to
key
try and get a
this
mad
battle.
general at some point.
But we are
I'm gonna
stronger.
probably do another
They
few
will seek to
Rome
trick us.
1
But we must
campaigns.
be alert and crush
And I want to
these
try and get
movements.
a completely insane
I
general.
have fought these men many times, and even now they
Just
must
to
be
get
praying
some,
to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me.
Some sort of, rant about the benefits of having a cat.
I have
Before a
won
battle.
many great victories.
What kind of computer have I got? Custom built. Built it myself. MoonbowDave special. Intel i7 4790K at 4 GHz, 32 gig RAM, GTX 980 4 GB, 2 terabyte, 4 terabyte HDD and 120 gig SSD. Running Windows 10.
Alright!
So I got pretty. It's good enough
Enemy
to
have brought up reinforcements in a pathetic attempt
run
to save
most
themselves.
games. Right. they're coming in there. They're gonna have the high ground when they come over the ridge, but I kind of think. In fact, looking at this, I'm kind of a bit more sure that if I were to just use my cavalry, I could dispose of their reinforcements pretty quick. Discord link has expired. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll generate a new Discord link in a couple of minutes. I'll pause after this battle because I need to run and do something. And I'll generate a new Discord link because apparently I've fucked it up somehow. Right, cavalry in. Oh, they're legionaries. I thought they were stati. Whoops.
Our soldiers are at the gates.
Right, we're attacking the gate and their reinforcements.
Our soldiers are at the walls.
And the
Now
walls.
they must batter a way through.
Surprisingly, this is actually working. They're not particularly folding as much as they're just dying. I was kind of hoping a cavalry charge would make them fold. Instead, they're just being murdered. But it is kind of working. Thank you, Matt.
Our soldiers have done their work well. The battering ram has broken through the gate.
With that ridiculous tactic, I have in fact taken out the entire reinforcing army. Yes, the entire reinforcing army has now broken. They're gonna have to do with a few dogs though, which isn't great. And because they're on the defensive, they're actually gonna run towards the city, which is slightly less great. But the advantage I've got now is that my archers are gonna start taking pot shots at them. So in the time it took
triumphs once more. The walls
for
are
the
down.
walls to
Order your
break,
men on to victory.
we wiped out the entirety of the reinforcing army.
The enemy army is in flight.
Yo,
Pursue
Manjak.
them and drive them from the battlefield.
How are you doing today, good sir? Come on, kill them. Don't just wander behind them and look at their asses. Come on. Wait, what do they got here? They've got archers. Okay, so let's just get these guys straight into the city. Take on their archers, which are firing on me. Let's get my archers. Wonder, can I do this? Where are their
Our
archers?
soldiers have captured the walls. Now is
There.
the time to press on and capture this place.
I want you guys to run up and start taking on their archers. The rest of the legionaries, of which there are a few, can make your way into the sea by whatever it means. Cavalry. You guys just move to about here. You guys get there. You guys just keep fighting there. Remainder of the legionaries. Please tell me you're the legionaries. Legionaries. Get into this clusterfuck here. My archers have apparently made it up to within range of their archers. And are killing them quite quickly. Jesus. Yeah, that's some good murderizing. You guys get that sorted out. You guys just run in there like that. You guys get into the city there. You guys get into the city over here. You're the general, actually. No, never mind. This cavalry unit can get in. Their archers are almost all dead already. Jesus Christ. Whoa.
The enemy general is
Oh,
running
I've got to
away.
tab out of the game here. I'm just going to pause real quick. I want to ban Hitler. There we go. Hitler has been banned.
There's no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
Clearly a 6-year-old who thought that was a funny name and thought that was memes. I can unban Hitler if you want, man, Jack. I don't get why people think Hitler is memes. Hitler is not memes. Do you know what? Everything. Just kill the Principes. The force of 1,000 dicks. Actually, probably about 2,000. Cavalry will clean that up pretty quickly. And the infantry can clean up the rest. But technically, the army has no orders at the moment. Realistically, the armies are oh, the orders are kill the Praetorian. Kill the Praetorian cohort, and the rest of the army will fall in kind, because this has their general. You guys, just get into the OC first. Kill the, I'm gonna call this a reinforcing army of sorts. That's their general dead.
And now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
You guys just get straight into the Praetorian. Just ignore everything else. Get into the Praetorian. Okay, full army. Just charge the Praetorian however you can. General, get out of there. 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 Julii Roman ass down there. The rest of the army can take the Praetorians pretty quickly, I think. I love the little 6-year-olds who think that dictators are memes. The Praetorian folding? No, that's War Dogs. Get in on the Praetorian, please, for fuck's sake. Seeing as you're completely incapable of actually getting onto the fucking plaza like I told you to. Also, for some reason... Who's next? I'm gonna say Julius Caesar. He's my favorite dictator. You guys better actually get into this fight now. Right, archers, could you guys... just stop firing, because you're probably causing more damage than you're doing now. General, is it worth charging you into the back? Yeah, do a single charge. Yeah, at least make them period correct dictators. Like, Kaiser Augustus. Mark Antony's fine, because he's at least period correct. I'm fine with people using, like, ancient Roman and Greek and Egyptian dictators. It's just like... Why the fuck coming here with like, Hitler and Kim Jong-un? It doesn't make sense. Ugh. I'm gonna run for a second after this battle. Because I need to just do something real quick once this is done. Speed this up a bit. Don't see the point of just waiting for these Praetorians to die. Let's speed it up. You Mr. Krabs YouTube poop? We clearly won the battle, hooray! 1,500 kills against 381. There's a 5-to-1 ratio. That's a good ratio.
Victory!
So, like I said, I'll be back in a moment. I've got to go do something off camera real quick. I'm back. In fact, man, Jack, you were only half right. I was gone to the toilet, but it was only piss. Just had to take a leak. Then I got distracted by my mother sat in the middle of the floor in the living room, behind a giant pair of knickers that she's making up for a friend of hers for her birthday. Hello, Top Games. Let's exterminate the populace of Salona. This Ventilius' military tribune. Gonna stop military recruitment for a bit, because I think there is more than enough having been recruited already. Plus, I mean, there's repairs and construction to go on here. They've got a temple to Jupiter. That's a Roman god, isn't it? Yes, there it is. Jupiter's one of my gods. Shit. Oh, there's been a spy up here this entire time. Quintus, go to...
Watching and waiting.
Have a look at this army. It's pretty weak.
Searching for clues.
Yeah, go into crossing.
Nobleman.
Can I
Speak with them at once.
get map information please? You have nothing to offer in return. Map information! What I asked for, you bastards. We'll go over here to Parthia. Or Armenia.
Cannot do that, sir.
Even.
Without
Because I'd like to get some updated map information of that kind of area. Hello, Faye. My mother does. Specifically, when people turn 50. It's a weird thing she does, but when her friends turn 50, they get a giant-ass pair of knickers from her. London can have more games. Ibaracum can have lower taxes again. Deva is just gonna be angry forever.
Daryl, march! Sir!
Yeah, these armies can have them both.
Imperator, boarding.
In fact, I can make this army even better. Hooray!
Daryl, Imperator. Sir! Sir!
With
Orders.
all of the generals ever.
Sir! 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 Daryl. Daryl.
That's about as good as that army can get.
Joining forces.
You're on the...
Captain. General. Ready to sail.
Fuck, I got the army's arseways.
Orders.
Right, you get off the boat.
Orders.
You get on the boat.
Boarding.
And can I, like, merge these
Ready to
fleets at all?
sail.
No.
Fleet ready.
I'd
Ready
like to
sail.
merge up these fleets just to get
Joining
a
the fleet.
somewhat formidable
Fleet ready.
force. So... Scipii,
Aye,
don't
Captain.
start harassing it.
Aye, Captain.
Just to be doubly safe, I'm gonna take it the long way.
Moves depleted, sir.
Just
Fleet
throw
ready.
boats into that
Aye,
fleet.
Captain. Joining the fleet.
Right. That explains my silliness. Pretty much, doesn't it? Kaiser pedophilia, you can stay there. You can stay there. You
Orders.
are waiting on these units, are you not? No, you're not. Interesting. Well, let's get this army then down, yeah, down towards the boat.
Joining the fleet, sir.
And we can get you into Greece next turn. We can kick the Scipii out of Greece in probably about 4, maybe 5 turns. And I think, yeah, let's end the turn here. I apparently told this guy to attack. Which, maybe not the best idea. Does that mean I get tiny whities for Christmas birthdays? I usually do get a joke present, yes. And it's usually something like socks or something silly.
It would be rude to keep them waiting. So let us see how they like good Roman steel.
I like this guy.
Today we face those proud Romans, the Brutii. They are worthy enemies, but enemies nonetheless. Our task today is a noble one, to preserve the town and its people. We are even matched in numbers, man for man, but that does not tell the whole story. That said, it is also true that they are the stronger warriors. Brute force will not be enough this day. Many times I have faced this enemy, and many times I have beaten them. Today, when we win, this victory will be yours as much as mine.
We don't have the numbers nor strength, but we're going to win nonetheless.
Portents are bad, my friends. But
Oh shit, bad portents. I really hope that does nothing. Right.
Reinforcements have arrived, but are they in time to take part in the battle?
Yes. Because they're coming from... Oh, the fucking Velites, Jesus. But I'd like you to get in behind there, and I'd like you... just pretty much say where you are, actually. Can you give me some advice? What you do when your cities get so big that you can't keep them? Reduce taxes is always a good first protocol. If that doesn't work, intentionally build up a big army in them. Move the army out and let them rebel so that you can exterminate the populace. As stupid as that sounds, it's actually something you can do. Auxilia. That's mainly Auxilia. Let's actually do some stupid stuff here and charge cavalry directly into Auxilia. That kind of worked as well as I could have hoped, because the Auxilia broken immediately. Holy shit, that worked better than I thought. Because now I can charge these guys into the back of this Auxilia and break them immediately. So this is going to be a tactical face-off. You're not the general. You're not the general. Where's the general? You're the general. Whoops. This is going reasonably well, I would argue. In fact, we do seem to have evened the odds, which would hint at us doing reasonably well here. Although our cavalry on this flank is kind of failing a bit. Pull back. Before you... Pull back. All of you pull back, not just the one unit. And I'd like you to do another secondary slam into them.
Alright!
One. They're down to 90 men. They're doing a cavalry charge at my exit. Thank you for subscribing, whoever just did. I am trying to burn them to the ground, and it's not quite working the way that I'd like it to. What are you? You're the general. Get into the side of them there. You guys over here. In fact, all you guys... What can I do with you guys? Get into the war dogs. You get into the war dogs as well. My war dogs can be unleashed on their general, and they should take on the war dogs as well. In fact, where are my war dogs released? My war dog... Oh, these are the incendiary pigs! Incendiary pigs! Get after their general! Or their cavalry. This is a dumb idea. The incendiary pigs are now on fire and running through my own men. Well, that's gone badly, hasn't it?
Alright!
Thank you for subscribing, whoever just subscribed.
The general is running away. This is no way
That
for
is, in
a
fact, their
leader to
general.
behave,
Fantastic.
But in battle, it's beyond belief.
You guys. Take out the auxiliary. You guys take out the auxiliary as well. So now we're basically just on a mission with the cavalry, which I can group up. We've got the battle won, which the game was kind of predicting we wouldn't. Killed 82% of their army. Their general has managed to kind of reform himself, which isn't the best. He is routing again, though.
Now he flees.
The war dogs are causing all sorts of chaos. That is not the general over there, dude. You're just chasing off a random auxilia. Their general is dead, and oh look, we've got a secondary army.
Dead. His men know their doom approaches. The enemy.
We'll just end the battle here. 1700 kills against 600. Do you focus on conquering or build up an army? Both.
Victory!
The conquering is great, but you do need an economy. Dogs and elephants I get, but pigs, what the fuck? It's a thing. Interesting. It seems that on the battle map I've now got a clicking sound. Yeah, that's actually a thing in the game. I don't think it's quite historically correct.
Great renown through leading men to victory. I see no reason to change the habits of a lifetime.
I think it's something that's just kind of for comedy, is you can set pigs on fire and get them to run amok.
They are worthy enemies.
Now I could be wrong, and it could be completely historically accurate. And in fact, I'm going to go on Wikipedia on my phone and try and find out.
The first move in this particular game is theirs, I think. Our numbers here are about equal. Therefore, a victory here will be hard fought, but glorious.
Actually,
Yet, for all that, we are the stronger within ourselves. We are the greater warriors. They are strong in cavalry, and this will require inventive thought today, as we lack enough spearmen to counter them.
Oh,
I have
what?
fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me. So, let your battle cry be, victory! Victory and glory to Rome!
Incendiary pigs are a real thing. They really happened. Is there high ground here? I can put the ballista on. Yeah, I'm gonna put the ballista over here. Incendiary pigs are a real, actual thing that have been historically documented. You guys can fire at will and fire flaming bolts. You guys not in range? Holy shit, the ballista's got a terrible range. I really should have done this before the battle. I'm gonna line all my legionaries up like that. Run, please, gentlemen, because I've been an idiot. So, from Wikipedia, just while these guys are rearranging themselves, historical accounts of incendiary pigs or flaming pigs were recorded by the military writer Polyaenus and by Aelian. Both writers reported that Antigonus II of Gonatas' siege... Antigonus II Gonatas' siege of Megara in 266 BC was broken when the Megarians doused some pigs with compostable pitch, crude oil, or resin, set them alight, and drove them towards the enemy's massed war elephants. The elephants bolted in terror from the flaming, squealing pigs, often killing great numbers of their own soldiers by trampling them to death. Do I use fire at will on infantry? I do occasionally, and actually this is going to be one of the times where I do. Archers are firing at will already. What are you guys? You're archers as well? Form up a second line with the first set of archers. The ballista should now be firing at will. So I get you guys. No, don't get. In fact. What is this? Auxilia. Fantastic. And then over this side there should be more cavalry. I don't know why I can't do the clicking move all of a sudden. But I can't. Their general is dead.
Gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemy's hearts.
Now I can. I think I did something wonky to one of those units over here. One of my oh, it looks like my cavalry over this side has in fact broken, but there is a mass strike going on of the enemy army, which is fantastic. Let's just get my cavalry into their cavalry. Yeah, there is a mass strike going on of the enemy army. Fantastic. Oh, Rome's here. Don't know if you noticed. Ballistas, stop firing because you're just damaging more of my men than you are of theirs. That should be insta-break. It is insta-break. And a mass strike going on there. They've still got some Hastati for some reason. Like, getting to their cavalry. You guys charge into the cohort. Their cavalry's breaking, broken. And I'm just gonna demolish it so that it can't really come back. There we go, get into the Auxilia now, please, gentlemen. The Auxilia have broken. They had war dogs at some point. Apparently the dogs got released. Somebody let the dogs out. General, could you... yeah, get up into this nonsense. Some of my cavalry has broken there. You guys can get down over there. You guys can head into this nonsense over here. You guys just do some cleanup work. Just doing cleanup work now, guys. Fantastic job. You're broken. You're broken. You're fleeing. You've left the battle entirely already. So yeah, this has been a...
the enemy army...
let's end the battle here. 2,000 kills against 700. That's not bad. Almost a 3-to-1 ratio.
Victory!
And there's the clicking again. I don't know what I've done, but I've started... there's now on the overworld map a persistent clicking noise. Are they going to try and attack this army again? They are trying to attack this army again. Well, let's fight on the battle map again. I mean, it's going to end the same way.
Do not fear our enemies today. The
Scipii are Romans, and they're just men, not gods. They can be killed. What's the best strategy against chariots? To use archers, horses, or infantry? Depends on what the chariots are. If they're Egyptian chariots, actually, overall, you should use phalanx. Phalanxes are going to be the best against chariots of any description. But tanks, yes, are better. Like your ideal build will be tanks, men with machine guns, especially if you're taking on chariots.
Today, I take my revenge. Today, you taste the fruits of victory.
And in fact, Apache war helicopters tend to be really good against chariots.
And at the say this. Strength and honor to you all!
Right. Let's actually form this up the way that I wanted this time instead of waiting until the battle started. So the legionaries gonna form a front line here. Like it's literally the same battlefield as last time, so I kind of know what's going on. Archers are gonna form a secondary line here. The ballistae are gonna again go up just off the main front line. There we go. And apparently I missed a cavalry unit. I'm just gonna group all the cavalry into one this time. Are you not entertained? The infantry can fire at will. Ballistas can fire at will. Cavalry can just... you can sort of arrange your troops by pressing G twice. Yes, I know that. So if I were to want the legionaries at the end here, if I just group and ungroup them real quick, they'll all be at the end. And that's my troops nice and arranged. But come on, you initiated this attack, guys. I'm not gonna wait for fucking ever. Come on. Right, they're moving onwards. The ballista should... they're nearly in range of the ballista. They're a bit farther out of range for the archers, but that's fine. Ballista's not going to be firing not going to be launching flaming bolts this time. We're just going to be launching normal ones. And if anybody's wondering, this is campaign. This is a campaign. Let's see. Archers are firing. Legionaries are going to be in range in a moment. The ballista is now firing as well. They're trying to flank with the Praetorian cohort, which I'm not going to allow happen. I'm going to allow it happen so little that I'm in fact going to bring my cavalry units out straight away and slam into the Praetorian. So this unit is going to come around the back, slam into the back of the Praetorian cohort, which will cause it to break. These guys can now launch into the early legionary. Should cause that to break. I forgot to set everything at guard mode, which is a bit of a silly. I spy some shenanigans. Get on the stati. You guys get into this. You guys get into this. I'm just kind of reforming the army as I go. Medium is the difficulty, yes. And the message basic. Shit's broken on mobile, dudes. It's kind of hilarious, and I kind of don't mind because it's memes. You three. Actually, just stay there for now. If the cavalry auxilia come near you, though, I don't want you guys charging. Right. You two, charge. I said charge, not walk calmly up to them. Oh, the cavalry auxilia have managed to kill themselves against
the enemy general flees. Press
a different early cohort.
The enemy general is slain.
And in
now
fact,
his
I
men
think he
fear
might
us.
have been one of the
It is time
cavalry
to press the attack.
auxilia. Right, you guys, get into the stati. You guys, yeah, fight that early legion cohort. You guys, stay where you are. This little army here, what are you? Legionary cohort chasing them off. Come on. Just murder the rest of them. So I'm gonna start wiping them out entirely now. If you're on mobile or tablet, for whatever reason, Restream is double spacing everything you say. So you become memes, and I'm kind of okay with that. Get on the Wardog handlers, take them out. And the Legionary cohort, take them out. It suddenly becomes very easy when you're just charging heavy cavalry around the place. The Roman cavalry over there just charging into a completely unrelated unit. My text on screen is huge. I know, I'm gonna... I can shrink it real quick, just while that's going on. Let's shrink down the on-screen text a bit. Scale can go down. There we go. Is that small enough for you, Mon Jack? There we go. And in fact, I think we can go back to... there we go. You're on mobile and don't have the weird spacing. It's, appearing client-side for me, which is hilarious. Just need to make sure that I got the right mouse setup. There we go. What was happening, Monjack? I can explain it real quick. Was I had the scale set wrong because I think I had this working in OBS at one point. And OBS is funky scaling compared to XSplit. A heroic victory where I just mauled them.
Victory!
Oh damn it, the clicking's back. They've sent a third army! They've actually sent a third army to try and take out this one army. What do you think about this MoonbowDave guy? He's a dickhead. Can't stand him. I'll fight him IRL.
Victory is near at hand! If all do their duty as Romans, victory...
Yeah, I'm not listening to a third... I'm not listening to... This is getting increasingly silly. In fact, they've almost all taken up the exact formation I want them to. Ballistas can go there. Fire at will. You guys, fire at will. Horse, I'm gonna break you into two groups this time. You'll be battle group 1. You'll be battle group 2. Honk your honk if you're horny. How fast someone be as cool as you? Just sit naked in your bedroom all the time playing video games. Right, so this is the third Scipii army they've sent to try and neutralize this one threat. Oh, they've got onagers. They've got onagers. I neglected the onagers. Right.
Your general now lies dead because of his foolishness.
He got hit by a
His men
lucky
will lose
onager
heart.
strike. What are the odds? Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pretty much charge straight into them. You take out that. Like, first strike from the onager. Hit the general.
Gods be praised.
Although I've killed their general now,
Enemy
which
general is killed.
I still have a
Fear makes
general
hole in our
left.
enemies' hearts.
And some pretty strong cavalry. NHF is quitting memes for the day. Right. Just keep coming at the fucking onager. Like, I'm focused entirely on the onager. Because that is the single biggest threat. Archers, take out the auxilia. You guys get into this battle as well. You guys have a clear run of the onager. You guys have a clear run of the onager. Take out the onager. Take out the fucking onager. You guys, get onto the archers. Archers, get onto their archers. The ballistas... Could you get onto the ballistas, please, ballista men? One sub left. I thought we hit the goal already. Okay. I think we hit the sub goal already and somebody unsubbed. Well... End the battle. 1100 kills to just under 200.
Victory!
Why is that clicking? Oh my god, that's irritating. Let's withdraw. This rebel... I think some of the music's broken. Luca Pedanius is a confident commander. Where is he? He's the guy that came and helped out Patavium. Fantastic. You can head over towards Segestica again and aid in the defense of that. Salona is now red. The troops of Apollonia can kind of stay with... the troops of Apollonia are going to have to be fucking moved because... If I just leave that one legionary cohort behind, I should be able to leave Apollonia and be fine. Fantastic. Troops of Salona have to stay where they are. I'm going to head for Larissa with this army. This army can get retrained in Thermon. No, it can't. We made 19,000 profit that turn. That's fantastic. Lemonville has grown. Like a lot of the profit is just being sent down the shitter when I'm trying to upgrade these towns. What the fuck is this? Itachi's Axis! You found my second channel, probably from the main Discord. If you haven't noticed, I don't exactly put my usual filter on. Kaiser the Brave died, Aulus Strabonianus, and Apple Sauce came of age. Everybody's a good commander. And there were games held in London. Construction report. Iridium has a pantheon. Fantastic. Iridium. I still want to work on 2465. That's 400. Yeah, let's just get the dockyard because that's going to be useful overall. Borders Home's got a governor's palace. Would a shipwright do anything for trade? 574 to 777. Would a crop rotation be more useful though? Or even highways. Highways would probably be the most useful. 574 up to 665. 574 up to 777. And this brought... Yeah, it's gonna have to be a shipwright for trade. I close that. Did I just hit auto manage? Oh, it was all set me details which I don't want. It's actually Zaxxas, thank you for finding me. This is the other side of me. Oh. The scary side where I swear and say naughty things. And just remove the filter that I've got on the main channel. Because it's a bit more true to myself. Would a forum do anything here? 681 to 727, that's a small push, but it should be good. Apollonia. Can't do anything to Apollonia. You're Tingy. Can't do anything to Tingy. Thermon. There's a shrine to Ceres. Salona's got a shrine to Ceres. And retrain troops. Don't train fucking peasants. Campus has repaired the stockade. Fantastic. And I have hired more boats. What's my next goal? 300? However many we can get by the end of the stream. Hang on, I'm going to tab out and change the sub goal real quick. Oh, look at all the behind the scenes stuff on screen right now. Oops. I can't set the goal to 280. Why not? Go live button again and get a big warning up on top of everything. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Stream Warrior. I need to tab into Stream Warrior now and get rid of the damn... No, don't do that. There. So this army of Luke Atinius can now finally be merged up because it's been massacred quite badly. And despite my best efforts, it has lost quite a lot of men. But what it does have left is actually some good quality men. Some really good quality men. That army's now got elephants. And I can see what you're doing, Nero Volcanos. Or Volcanic. This army now has war elephants. It is clearly far superior to anything the Skippy Eye can send to me. And I think I can win this. Sent me a message on Steam 2 days ago. I think I did, and I think I replied. I've got war elephants now, so this can only go well.
Brave warriors! I have won great renown through leading men to victory. I see no reason to change the habits of a lifetime today.
Other than maybe dying.
Today we face those masters of cunning.
That's it when I hit 200 in my event section. I can look it up.
They are a dangerous foe and unkind when victorious.
And if I did reply, and if it's the channel I think you were talking about, I've reported it to YouTube like 4 times already.
Something about
shit
their
off.
honor? They're standing among nations. They cower behind their walls and pray for help. Our numbers here
Let's
are
try to
about
take this
equal.
city.
Therefore, a victory here
It's funny
will be
because the people who are
hard
talking the
fought,
most in this chat are the
but
people that usually
glorious.
talk the most on the main channel.
But we are the
Um,
stronger. They will seek to trick us, but we must be alert and crush these weaklings. We must slaughter the enemy from a distance with missiles and wear them down.
NHF again.
Many times I have faced this enemy, and many times I have
Look at my elephants.
Today, when we win, this victory will be yours as much as mine. Now, only drills with
it has a
some blood
pick.
splashed
Ooh.
around. March forwards. And the
Yeah,
enemy
send me
will
that
quiet.
screenshot.
The hair
Like
has
upload it to
been
Injury or
gutted,
something.
and
Send me a
the liver
screenshot
was
later
as
on.
clear as day. Portents such as this can only be considered good.
The guys on the elephants just sat there like, look at me, I have an elephant. Do you have an elephant? Because I don't see an elephant under you.
Now comes the hour when we test Roman courage.
Also, war elephants have an interesting ability. And the... Can I get a stretch here where they can do what I want them to do? I think if I were to put the war elephants here, I can show off their interesting
The
ability.
enemy have brought up more men.
Which is... I can send... Oh, they can't attack the wall. They can attack the gates. War elephants, come back! No, don't attack the elephants. The elephants can take down the gates, but nothing else. Don't... Try not to kill too many men while you're going through, by the way. Because they just barge everyone out of the way. Okay, how many men did I lose by moving my war elephants? None? Good. Can I get my archers up? Well, no, because they wouldn't be able to get within range. I'm basically gonna have to wait for the... ballistas, if they can, to take out the gates. Send it to me on Steam. Now, if the ballistas can't knock the gate down, that's fine, because I can always deploy the war elephants. And actually send the war elephants to take out the gate. Need to move everything back, it seems. So I'm just gonna move my entire... that should be safe now. Just do it for infantry. A bit late to be saying that, but yeah, probably should have. Oh shit, I forgot about the reinforcements. War elephants. Hang on, you've got archers on your back. Why can you not... Yeah, war elephants just form up there. The gates are showing 0% damage. Shit. I'm going to have to get my elephants to take out the gate. And this could cause them to run amok because they don't tend to like fire. Yep, the elephants are running amok. Which is, I guess, kind of good, but at the same time, very, very bad. Because I'm going to lose almost all the elephants. Right, this is not going to go well at all. Especially seeing as my army is just kind of dotted all around the fucking place. All I can do at the moment is hope that my elephants don't end up killing too many of my own men. Because they're just gonna kill literally everything in front of them. Well, in fact, they're now fleeing. Which is decidedly good. Can I charge you guys into the Principes and hope for the best? They're routing. In fact, just everybody withdraw. We can't win this battle. Best course of action is just withdraw. Isn't it hard to not swear on Rainbow? Yeah. Don't forget about the reinforcements. I fucking did, and they killed me. Well, they got the war elephants all sorts of shit up, so. That hasn't been the best idea. It was not the best engagement. In fact, it's gone so badly, I'm probably gonna have to hire more mercenaries. Why have I not lost yet? There you go. I still got more kills than the enemies.
Pull back! Lift the siege! Out of move, sir. Sir!
No mercenaries available, but I can build a watchtower. What can I do here? Might have to give up North Africa. This fleet, how big is it? Not very.
Ready to sail!
But if I were to get this fleet to come down to here and merge it with this fleet in the next turn, that'd be great. The Army of Thurman has to stay where it is. The Army of Salona has to stay where it is. Salona's actually nice and defensible, I think.
General.
Captain Picard, you come down.
No more moves, sir!
What's our financial outlook for this turn? Not good. Do people invade me? Yes.
Imperator. Fleet ready.
You've got an arm. Oh, shit, you're being followed quite badly.
Yes, Captain.
Get over there
No more moves,
quickly
sir. Fleet
and
ready.
just merge with as many fleets as you can.
Ready to sail.
You need to be
Joining the fleet.
one of the strongest fleets that I've got.
Aye, Captain.
'Cause you've got-
Captain. Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Aye,
Yeah,
Captain.
let's get
Fleet
all that.
ready.
Okay.
Merging with
This
the
is in
fleet.
your full stack
Fleet
fleet. This will
ready.
just
Prepare
steamroll
for
anything near it. So Narbo, I want to stop building. Yeah, I want to start building troops again. I really want to get more troops trained up. As silly as it sounds, I think the best course of action is look. I'm still building
Sir. Sir.
or training up legionaries. Fantastic.
Sir.
I think the best course of action is to get more
Onward.
of an army together.
Defeated, sir.
Nice pedophilia. They're just cannon fodder mercs, though. That's gonna have to do.
Orders.
You can't defense against this turn. You can't really get over there in time because I'm trying to merge those two fleets. Now, if I can get this fleet, can take out that fleet there.
Prepare for battle.
Surely, yes.
Victory!
You have to choose my naval engagements
Fleet
wisely
ready.
here.
Joining the fleet.
So now I've got a good big fleet there.
No
Fantastic.
move, sir.
Rome, get me some Quinquirimes. I want a fleet of 1,000 men. So 5 Quinquirimes from Rome. Segesta, don't build pyramids, they're kind of useless. What time is it? 6:30. Oh yeah, you were supposed to head down to the boat that I've moved. Or that got moved at some point. You're heading over towards Armenia, you're heading into Paralisum. And you've been successful. Actually, on Warlocks, fantastic. You've immediately been forced out of Paralisum. Thermon's under siege, but that's fine. I can actually sally forth in the next turn.
Fleet is under attack.
That's an interesting battle. And a close victory of sunk ship.
Our fleet
Clear
is under
defeat.
attack.
Fuck.
Row for your lives.
That is not a fleet with an army on it. That is not a fleet with an army on it.
No more moves, sir. Our fleet is under
That
attack.
is not a fleet with an army on it.
Row for your lives. Row for your
Oh,
lives.
for fuck's sake.
No more moves, sir. Our fleet is under attack. Row for your lives.
Oh, they're just joggling this fleet or the mains of it. That was... This is just the AI being dicks now, isn't it? Right. The mega fleet
Aye, Captain.
can begin its work.
Prepare for battle. Victory! Fleet ready.
The slightly smaller fleet with an army on it over
Ready to sail.
here.
Fleet ready.
It's this fleet has an army. Can get to there.
Aye, aye, Captain. Out of move, sir.
Yeah, these
Ready
two
to
can
sail.
join up and just kind of block those two guys.
Fleet ready.
This fleet can theoretically, yeah, can definitely take out that guy.
Victory! Set
This
sail.
fleet can
Fleet
theoretically
ready.
take out, almost definitely take out this guy.
Victory! Fleet ready.
This fleet, with the aid of the second fleet, can take out that guy.
Victory!
Can move down and take out this guy.
Victory!
Can move down and take on this guy.
Victory!
Can now be taken on by
ready.
Nodi.
Aye, Captain.
The Scipii and Brutii have literally just been spamming ships for like 20 turns, I think.
Prepare for battle.
Nope.
Ready to sail.
That was a bad move.
Ready to sail. Attack. Victory!
That was a
Prepare to engage.
really bad move. I'm gonna have
Prepare
to
engage.
intentionally lose this here.
Withdraw. Withdraw.
Lost the ship. That's not
Move
good.
completed, sir. Ready to sail.
These two fleets are now merged.
Ready to
Means
sail.
that you're-
Set sail.
Why did you do
Out of
that?
move, sir. Prepare to engage, sir.
Right, Admiral Placus, get onto this, or yeah, you get onto this boat of Admiral Placus.
Set
Just get
sail.
deposited over to
All
Greece.
ashore. Fleet ready.
Take out
Attack.
the remainder of that Brutii fleet.
Victory! Ready to sail.
Tarentum, you continue to train Termes. This mega fleet here can start taking on these Brutii
Victory!
ships and the Scipii as well.
Victory!
So the clear aim here is
Out of move, sir.
to neutralize fleets. It's kind of become a naval war, which is interesting.
Orders.
Lucatinis, can you pick up anybody? No. And you're starting to get a bit surrounded. I'll send you up there.
Out of move, sir.
So, if nothing else. Can you pick up guys here, actually?
Imperator.
No. Captain Numerius.
Onward.
Can just go there.
Sir. Imperator.
Trade increase. Go to Sirius. Thermon's been besieged. Made 2 grand at the end of the last turn. Uvum has grown. Fantastic. Build Governor's Palace. And Lugdunum has grown. Our capital. Queue that up. The Medieval 2 campaign is slightly better. Medieval 2 campaign has more going on, but I think Rome 1 has a better campaign overall. I think that the way the AI kind of acts... I know that the AI, in terms of the battle map, in Medieval 2 is better, but I think, kind of overall, I think Rome's just got a nicer campaign. That'll do. Narbo's got paved roads. Would highways be beneficial to Yes. Yes, they would. Crassus paved roads. Would anything be a benefit at all in Corrales? Let's get a stable. Let's just kind of build Crassus up a bit. Sonorobo's got a wooden wall. Build practice. Now build a blacksmith, because having better quality units coming out of there is going to be more important than having units coming out of there in the first place. Alessia's got its palace. Broke something in farm sim, yeah, got a floating massey. Well done, NHF. Irrigation is going to increase admin. And farms, it's been a poor harvest again. Great Forum would increase trade. I think actually having more food available to the populace, which would be more beneficial. London's got a proconsul's palace. I think a dockyard in London's going to do something stupid to trade. Yes, it increases trade quite significantly. Highway doesn't actually do anything. Irrigation does a small bit to farms, but nowhere near as much as dockyards do. We do have kind of a squatter issue going on because we've got a bit of a population boom still, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Lovosicace's got a market. It's building its governor's palace now. Capus Iazages has sewers. It doesn't have anything else left to build. Recruitment report. We have recruited some troops. Earning money in Rome is relatively easy mode. Absolutely. It's not at all difficult if you are even vaguely good at the game. It's trying to manage the money is the issue for me. Because I always end up building too many armies and wasting all my money on just maintaining the armies instead of having like 2 or 3 really good armies. And let's see, the Cav can go to the city center. Right, I'm gonna... Do I want to try a stupid tactic here?
Units, march!
No, don't think that'd be worthwhile. Archers, 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 archers. I want you guys spread quite thin along the length of the wall. Firing at will. Onagers can go there, kind of pointing in that sort of direction. Onagers fire at will, as well as the archers. Archers are firing at will. What are these guys doing? Oh, this is a Sally battle, isn't it? So they're gonna... I think they're just building up their... Oh my god, that would have been a really... That was a really good hit. Are they fleeing, or are they just trying to realign themselves? Because if they're fleeing... I think they're fleeing. Yeah, they're fleeing. So cavalry, get out the city and just get onto their scorpions. Onagers, stop firing. If I can take out their scorpions, that's actually really good, because that's an artillery unit. Okay, so they have decided they actually want to fight this. Now that I've got some cavalry outside the city, which is fine, because I think they're still within range of the... Oh, they're not. So why did they go there? Was their aim to be out of range of the archers? Because I can move the archers. Like, I can move all the units of the archers to take up a very small space. Like that. So I'm not entirely sure what their aim was there. In fact, yeah, I think their aim is to be out of range of the archers. Which is a really odd aim. Although they're within range of the archers at the moment. Or at least that cohort is. And if I don't move anything, they're gonna just stay there. What else can I do here? Like, I think I can take them out even fighting man to man. Because their big advantage on a field battle will be they've got scorpions, which are more useful on the ground than something like an onager, which is more of a siege style weapon. Let's just move my infantry out and see what happens here. I'm a bit curious about what the AI is going to do when I get the infantry into position. Because they might decide, hey, we can take the city all of a sudden because their infantry is out on this, on this field. We can engage in in a field battle. They got Praetorians. Do you know, if I were to charge in on their velites, or on their velite gladiators, I might be able to have a shot at winning this. So I get... Yeah, do you know what? We're gonna battle. I get cavalry in like that. That's not gone to plan, but it's kind of worked. Everything come in there. Okay, they've released the war dogs. Cavalry, get the hell out of there. Cavalry's dead. I kind of neglected the fact, yeah.
It would be better for your general to fall.
I neglected the fact they've got a million war dogs.
He is running away. Your general has thrown away his life, and now he feeds the carrion birds. His men may soon be bird food too.
So here's a new issue. The war dogs are going to try and get into the city. If this legionary gets into the city, now the warlocks are just going to kind of run it against the wall, aren't they? There is no possible way in for them, is there? No. So if I were to end the battle here... Yes, it's a draw. But we lost, really. That was a bad engagement. That was a really bad engagement. And Thurman needs to build some troops now. Thurman hasn't got the population. Thurman, get some more dogs and you can't even retrain that. Fan-fucking-tastic. Lentils. Yeah, get over towards Thessalonica. I don't want him to get distracted going south to Thurman. Yes, I kind of want to have a solid base down here where I can train troops. You can head over towards Thessalonica. Hello, Mr. Forbidden. How are you doing today? So I guess you can drop taxes a bit. Captain Picard, just head that way. Look at Padianus. You've done well this day. You can have some mercenaries. And just merge these units up a bit. I know that I'm killing off entire units here, but it's fine. You got a mercenary captain, fantastic. Get into the Galicia. And make it immediately unhappy for some reason. Okay. Marseille is unhappy. I think that it could be Marseille's got too big of a garrison? What's going on in Marseille that they're so unhappy? Tax penalty. Oh. I don't want the population to grow too quickly is the issue. Because I need to try and get rid of the penalty for squalor as well. Lugnum's just not going to be very happy for a while. Lemonum's inexplicably... Oh. Tax. Have I tried to do a full army of archers? No, and I don't think that'd be a good idea for my skill level with the game. Let's get some cavalry coming down out of Asturica. Can I get some infantry in Scalabus? It's gonna have to be Auxilia. More Auxilia out of Numantia. Can I... How much of an army is left in the city here? 2 units as a garrison. Let's try taking Cordoba. Fuck it. This army is about as good as it can be there.
General.
I think... Can Tarentum retrain these guys? No.
Alright!
Thank you for subscribing, Laszlo, or whatever your name is. I've got bad eyesight, I should mention that. Admiral Turtus is dead. Okay, you were there, you're getting attacked again because the AI is cheating, effectively. That was... I think that was the fleet that is the army. Okay. I need you to withdraw. Have you managed to get yourself just out of range of a Scipii army? Okay, we got a victory there. We got another victory. Oh my god. This is getting silly now. Yeah, let's get you right up. Patavium's grown, you can get an Imperial Pass in Patavium. And kind of like I thought, the growth is getting a bit silly in Patavium. I guess Gratilda died. Gratidia. Batavium can... Yeah, it's building Imperial Palace. It's not a good tactic, it's just funny to watch it, the enemy fall. Yeah, I can imagine it'll be funny. You're expanding. You are needing... I'm gonna need to build something that's just economy. Crop rotation is not good. In this specific situation, crop rotation is not good. Trade would be okay. That'll boost public order and reduce corruption. Increase it? I think that's going to be the best option there. Blacksmith. Was that Mogantiacum I did there a minute ago? Yeah. Condado Redonum is getting blacksmith. Capua is getting... Would highways be beneficial? Yes. Would irrigation be more beneficial? No. Highways it is. I guess that means as well I can move my troops around a bit faster around Italy, so that's good. Salon's got a Temple of Ceres. Salona can't build anything else. Salona can stay as is. Right. Thermon's no longer under siege. There's a small force heading towards this army, but I'm going to get you over to Larissa. Just maintain the siege for now. You, I want to take on Captain... Yeah, I want you to take on Captain Flavius, just to distract him. The forces remaining on Thermon. Stop that now. We retrain there. I am now going to need to build a new army in Italy. Which isn't necessarily the greatest. Tarentum... Honestly, keep building Trerme, as silly as that sounds. I'm gonna get the armies down from, I guess, Capua and Croton. Croton, why are you building a Birame? No. Keep throwing out legionaries. Capua, I want you to just churn out some legionaries too. This fleet can hopefully merge with this fleet. This fleet can hopefully take on this fleet, yes. And can move on to take on this fleet. Maybe. Heroic victory, fantastic. This fleet, maybe next turn. This fleet's a bit small yet. How big is this fleet? This fleet is kind of trapped. And it's won the battle somehow. Means we can go back and take on Admiral Tiberius. And suddenly our naval superiority is beginning. So let's get those guys in there. Admiral Decades can move his fleet out. You can act as the official in-betweeny man. Right. Batavium's very unhappy. I can't do anything about that realistically. Hello, Lewis. Or Louis. Whatever. Marseille. Throw out some legionaries. Narbo, can you build archers? Fantastic. Lugnum. Got some legionaries for me. Beautiful, delicious. That I'm gonna have to take care of with a much bigger fleet. This fleet could start clearing out this area. Right, let's start merging up. Birame to Birame. Trirame. All the Trirames are good. So it's just some Birames damaged. Fantastic. We can merge this into 1 and a bit units. Yeah, I accidentally killed the second unit. Whoops.
Ready to sail. Set sail. Out of Moon.
So you can see that the aim of this at least is to have a few big fleets as opposed to the way the Scipii and Brutii are doing, which is many, many small ones. It looks like it's kind of beginning to turn things in our favor. There's less of a swarm of bullshit. Right. We're going to turn our focus on Larissa again. Because we got an army here. Got an onager. Let's assault Larissa. It should be an easy enough victory. It's a good mixed army. It's going up against walls, which maybe not the best thing in the world, but should do well. How much did I sleep well? I did. Who asked me this? Was that Louis? Yes, it was. I slept very well. I went to bed about midnight, woke up at about 8:30, going on to 9 AM today.
Today we face those masters of lies, arrogance, and dishonesty.
I was very pleased. I am very well rested, and I am very happy today. They're unkind when victorious. They shit in their beds, and they eat children.
The count of our warriors will show you who is truly favored by the gods. It is not our foes. I have fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me. Now, some of you may think that attacking isn't quite my strongest point. Well, be that as it may, you will make every effort to succeed.
Matt, you shouldn't be talking about sleeping for 15 hours, dude.
The seer has been consulted.
That's not healthy.
But his vision is clouded. Today we make our own destiny then. There is no shame in fear. There is only shame in letting fear rule you. Try not to look scared, and you'll find bravery.
The onagers, front and center. Take out the wall. I'm hoping I'm guessing this right. Because I think an onager can take out that wall. Also, can I get one of my Praetorian? Can you just nudge forward to like there? Like that'd be perfect right there. Just far enough forward that I can see how damaged the wall is. Because while it does give a visual cue, it's nicer to have a number. Let's hit about 20%. Okay, nudge forward just the teeniest, tiniest bit more at a weird angle. Hello, whoever just said hello. Can't see your name. I've covered your name with other chat. Hello, Kian. Come on, get forward a bit more. I want to be able to see how damaged this wall is. They're not going to move their men in time, are they? 36%. Right. Speed this up. 44. 51, they're moving the men. Oh. There is always the off chance they just leave the men up there. I've seen it happen. And the walls fall with the men on it. Still. 80. Still 80. 83. 94. 100.
Roman military engineering triumphs once more.
And
the
I'd
walls
like
are down.
to
order your men on to victory.
Take out the reinforced gates as well. Just have a second entry point available. Okay, you're attacking the gateway, not the gates themselves. That's okay. See how close you get to taking out the gateway. I mean, I don't see how 100% damage will do any use, but 76%, okay. The Farmington crowd, there's a stream just after starting that you might want to watch. And I would encourage you guys to go over to Landicate and watch him if you are into Farm Sim. Apparently quite a few dogs got killed at some point. Probably got too close to the wall. I'm gonna send in 2 cohorts. I don't usually do this. Yeah, Farm Sim crowd, go over to Landy. I'm gonna be going for another battle or 2. I want to take this city, and I'll probably call the stream after this. Like, I know I'm giving you guys options of this stream, a different game, or Farm Sim. So if you're bored of Farm Sim, you can. Apparently, a doctor's followed me on Twitter. What the fuck? Fucking one of these scam artists. Alright. So, what the plan is, I'm going to use these 2 legions as kind of cannon fodder for the war dogs. Now, if I can kill the handlers, or the majority of the handlers, right here, right now, that'd be great. So if a handler dies, the dogs die with them. Okay, that hasn't quite worked. They are running. Let's take out this legionary cohort then, guys. Come on. In you come. Take on the legionary cohort, please. Should be an easy enough win for you guys. I know you're getting shot from above. There's nothing I can do about that. The war dogs have decided to come in. That's not actually good, is it? Because they're going to be... Yeah, it's going to be an exposed flank situation. Frightened by dogs. Good. Right. I'm going to need to send in another cohort, I guess. Is there another early legionary? Oh, fuck it. Let's send in the Praetorians. Let's quite literally send in the heavy infantry. Oh, never mind. Praetorians, stop. Stop. Trying to get a review? No, trying to help Landy make money. And you're on your phone, kid. Or on a tablet. But you're on some sort of mobile device that is not a laptop. So my guys are losing badly here just because they've got towers shooting down at them as well. Let's just fast forward this, and the 2 cohorts should beat their 1 cohort, which is an advantage to me. One of the cohorts is broken, both of them have broken. You're fighting to the death, aren't you? No, you're not fighting to the death. Right. It looks as if... Aha, there are more cohorts. Actually, can I get the... Onagers? The onagers are out of ammo, yes. Can I get my archers, please? Firing on that legionary cohort. This legionary cohort in Testudo. Moving up. How do you not have range? How does it, how do I know that you're on mobile? Magic. So they've also formed Testudo, which means the archers doing anything here is not gonna happen. Let's turn off fire will. Stop you guys. Okay. Praetorians, get up on the wall right now. Get up on the wall. Take out that legionary cohort. I'm literally just sending in the heaviest units I have. To do what they can. Okay, theoretically, okay, we lost the early legionary cohort that routed earlier. It's fine. The aim here right now is to take out the gatehouse. And to take that over entirely. Which I should do.
Our soldiers have captured the walls! Now is the time to press on and capture this place!
Gatehouse does appear to now be mine. I'd like you guys to get over into that section of wall over there. You're not going over to the section of wall over here, are you? No, could you head over to this section of wall? Okay, could you head back down to the ground then, and then I'll command you up to the wall. Now can you head up to the wall? Nope, you're confused by a hole in the wall. Fan-fucking-tastic. Highly trained Roman soldiers, ladies and gentlemen. The finest Rome can offer. You just legionary your praetorians as well. Wait. Just get pushing through. Fantastic. Make your way down the wall. You guys can go to ground level. You guys get over here. Get up to this section wall right now, right now. Go, 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 go. You are being shot right now, so get up. Get the fuck up there now. Fantastic, it's been won by us just as the enemy army is getting there. Get over to this section wall right now. You guys over here. Get over to... Not too far. Get over here now. Praetorians, go after the Warlock handlers. They don't seem to have much left, which is good. So I can force their Warlock handlers into an awkward position. Perfect. You guys up here. I want you to head to... where's a good position? This position right here. You guys over here. Mostly in position. Fantastic. Well done, gentlemen. I want you guys to now head to this section of wall here. Right, while that's all going on, what do they have in the plaza? Cavalry and shit. Good. Who are we fighting now? We're fighting the Brutii again. But we're taking a Greek city off them. However, what you're looking at is tactics. Because the tactics here are get army onto walls, capture walls in their entirety. You guys should just continue along the walls for that. Perfect. Because if I've captured the walls, it means they can't actually send a single unit out to the wall. But welcome back, YTP. That's just letting me know that we captured buildings. Can you open the gate and storm the place? Yes. that's actually the plan now. I've got the front of the... well, this city taken pretty well. Which means that the cavalry can make their way inside. Well, there was a hole bopped in the wall earlier, so I'm just going to move everything inside. I'm going to leave the archers where they are. Just get everything else inside. This unit over here is near its final position. I'm going to stop these guys pretty much opposite sides of the gate. Actually, we're going to stop you on top of the gatehouse. Now, once the army is in, which it should be in a moment, because you can see they're using the gate now, as well as the hole in the wall I created earlier. In fact, they're only using the gate. That's fine. What I can do now is... oh, please tell me you're trying to bring your units down. They're gonna have to go near the wall, aren't they? Oh, this is going to be a massacre. This is just straight up going to be a massacre. Get the war dogs handlers. No doggos are being harmed in the making of this death scene. Murder, murder, death, kill. Murder, murder, death, kill. So that, yeah, this is 5, 4, 3 to 1 death. What's left now? What exactly is left? There, that looks to be a faction leader. And some more war dogs. So yeah, let's get that entire army charging. This paired up army is... I'm gonna send you guys actually across the thing. Okay. You guys have taken the outside of the city, that's perfect. You guys are now going to go into the main part, charge at that. The archers can come in and form up along here, like, prefer better, like that, just in case. How many men have I lost killed? I've killed 77% of their army, lost 23% of mine. Warning horn has been sounded. General can go back. That is, I think, a faction. Wait. Roman cavalry. That's just a cavalry unit. They don't have a family member here. So I'm not aiming to rout the units here. They won't rout. They've got infinite morale. However, what does happen when you get them surrounded like this is they will just melt. 21, 29, 28, 23, 20... yeah, they're just melting now. 15, 4 war dogs left, 13. There's apparently a legionary cohort in here somewhere. Their general's dead.
The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
They've got a single legionary left, and we've won.
Such a victory.
You gotta go, NHF? I'll be going now as well, actually. I was just finishing this battle. Completely lost track of time, as I tend to do. 619 to 617. We got 2 more kills than they did. And honestly, some of the problems was... actually, one of the biggest problems I ran into was that... exterminate the populace. Oh, fuck, there's a plague. Sewers. You have to keep the Temple of Artemis for now. Actually, it doesn't matter, does it? Because the plague will stay for a little while anyway, so... Trying to clear these. These guys are probably fucked. What can I build here? Ooh. Oh, this is a good city. This is similar to Rome, actually, in what I can build. Let's give myself a legionary cohort to bolster numbers. And I am going to pop this army in there. I'm going to end the stream here, I think. We'll be going for pretty much 3.5 hours. So, I think that's as good a place as any to leave it. We've taken another city. We've got... Greece is effectively our bitch now. We've cut the Brutii off with Hermann and Larissa from Athens. The Scipii have no realistic way of reinforcing Sparta and Corinth. And the army they do have here is just like 2 legionary cohorts, some light auxilia, a normal auxilia, some Roman cavalry, and some archer auxilia. That's gonna fold pretty quickly. The Scipii army. The Brutii army is literally just 1 unit outside Athens, and there's 4 units inside. Corinth has a single unit garrison. Sparta probably has a single unit garrison as well. It's gonna fold pretty quickly here. North Africa is where the real battle with the Scipii is gonna be. And in fact, the final stand of the Scipii is probably gonna come on Sicily, because Lilybaeum is pretty heavily defended. But that is going to be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll leave you guys by saying I've been MoonbowDave. You've been watching Rome Total War. Until next time, stay safe. It's time for a tactical retreat.